At least a year now, and I am almost finishing it. As you can see, I just have this little part here left, and just now I realized that here in the white part I think I made a mistake and I made confusion, because here I'm supposed to use X and it's white. And here I'm supposed to use a plus and it's white. And these blue flowers, when I checked the plus, it's like a silver diamond. Silver diamond, not white one. So apparently here, since it's the same flower, I'm assuming that I put the white one instead of the silver one by mistake. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish correctly, and then I'm gonna see if I can take this off and put the right one. About 3 months before, I decided I wanted this painting to be done before the end of 2025. This was a Secret Santa gift from the year of 2024. So I've been putting an extra effort into finishing it. At the beginning, it felt like it was too much. But a few years ago, I learned a great lesson during a Python programming language course that could be applied for other things in life. Whenever you have a complex or a big problem to solve, the best way to get it done is to break it in small pieces. This is how I've been approaching this painting. When I started, it seemed big and it looked like it would take forever. But every time I worked on it, I set myself a small target to complete. Just a small part of it, a color, a small form like a leaf. So at the time, it didn't seem much, but day by day, I saw progress being made. A few diamonds have fallen while I was moving the painting around. An entire roll of green just simply fell from it, and I had to paste them back, and I checked the entire painting to make sure everything was here. And now that I put it, I see a red one missing somewhere. It's going to be here, close to the entry, so everybody can see this ugly painting. I have something that will arrive soon, and it will be here close to the door, and it's black. So I'm thinking that at least the black frame is going to match with the thing that is going to be here. This place is like very empty, there's nothing here. I could put like a bigger painting here, it would be better. But I don't have money for that at the moment. With the end of the year approaching, I felt like I needed to change some things. I started a little project to better organize my wardrobe, the storage units, and have more space in general for me and my partner's stuff. I figured that drawing would help me have a better idea of where it makes more sense to store each thing and what I would need to buy to start this project at the beginning of 2026. I plan to buy organizers, baskets, and maybe a new piece of furniture. To make sure everything would fit, I took measurements. And that was the end result. While I waited for the delivery of the items I purchased, which would take a few days, I started organizing what I could. I had a lot of boxes from everything I bought since I've moved, and other random items spread across different places. I know it doesn't look like, but I managed to reduce the number of boxes. I put a lot of small boxes inside of bigger boxes. I removed all the guides, manuals, and everything related to the electronics and things that were here, and I'm gonna organize those in a folder. The days passed, and then New Year's came. I bought a small drink to celebrate and spent the night playing a game with my partner and his young brother. When we were younger, we both enjoyed playing games. As we grew older, work, study, and other obligations didn't really allow us to do this much anymore. So we took the holiday as an opportunity to do it. It is snowing. First day of the year. And it's snowing. But it's very little. You can barely see on the camera. I really hope we get more snow than that, because I've been waiting for a moment to go to the city center, the old part of the town where we have the majority of the castle remainings and the old buildings. I've seen pictures of that part of the city covered with the roofs covered in snow, but I've never seen it in real life. It looks so beautiful, but I don't think they have like a really good snow in years probably. So I haven't been able to see or record or take pictures of anything like that before. After a well-deserved rest and the celebrations of the end of the year, it was time to go back to my obligations, clean up the apartment before going back to work, and remove the Christmas decorations. Every new year, I sit down and look back at my previous year planning, checking what are the things that I achieved and what I left unfinished behind. Then I plan what I would like to continue or the new things I want to do this year. I list the movies and TV shows, the books, things to buy, any places I would like to travel to, and finally, my study goals, so I can plan everything in advance. I used to buy planners in the past, but after trying many different types, I just started buying notebooks and creating my own planners. This time, I also dedicated a few hours to organize my finances, something that I have been neglecting a lot after moving to Luxembourg. I try to keep track of the things that I spend on a monthly basis, and I'm a bit old school for that. I tried different apps, but even when they are free at some point, the best features are only available with premium memberships. Not to mention that they are always changing things. So, about 2 years ago, I decided to just stick with the old and good Excel spreadsheet. Remember how I said I wish I could finally see Luxembourg covered in snow? Well, my wish has been granted.
I was so happy, and the crows were too. They were flying and playing in the snow.
This way. Shit. Okay, I will decide what to do with you later. You know, I find these things almost European to go to just assemble things. Furniture in general, it's like it takes you a few minutes to understand what you need to do, and then after that it's like I go on automatic. Like I just become completely concentrated on this and I forget about everything else. I have so many things in life that I'm curious about learning and doing, and like not just superficially, but on a deep level. For example, like how to actually design something like this, you know? How do you come up with the ideas and the forms, and how do you decide where you're going to put each hole, you know, this kind of thing. I am curious about these things, and if I could have multiple careers, multiple jobs, this is one of the things that I would like to do, design furniture. I'm thinking now that I should probably move this and start to assemble it closer to where I'm gonna keep it, because I need to assemble those two pieces and they are a bit heavy, and this is gonna be quite heavy to lift later. So probably I should continue from there. I am exhausted, but so far no need for a second person to do this, no need for a hammer, and no need for any other type of equipment other than my own hands, which are turning into red right now. I think I'm starting to have a bit of a calluses, you know, in the thumbs. Okay, I want to finish this today. I have to admit that if I had the proper tools, this would be so much faster to finish. And if it was 2 people, this would be done already. So you see that? This is where I screwed up. But it's okay. Nobody is going to see it, and is it inside the furniture, so it should be fine.
After almost 2 weeks of planning, placing orders, reorganizing things, and assembling the furniture, my New Year's project was finally done. These seemed like small changes, but it made the entire difference. The place felt more like home, I arranged more space for myself, and life became much more practical. I am happy with the results. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.